Hello, everyone. Good evening, and welcome to tonight's Board of Education meeting. We called our meeting to order earlier in our closed executive session, so we are just about ready to begin. Welcome back to school. So you're good? Okay, so now we can actually jump right to the first opportunity for public comments. The board invites thoughts and reactions on agenda items and items of concern from members of our community who are present. Each participant is asked to give his or her name and address prior to make a statement, which will be limited to 3 minutes in accordance with Board Policy 0167. All statements shall be directed to the presiding officer. This public comment period shall be limited to 60 minutes. Do we have any public comment tonight?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Hanif Paik. I'm a resident of Plainsboro, Birch Drive. I'm here tonight to introduce myself as a candidate for WWPE Board of Education election from Plainsboro. I have a strong desire to serve this wonderful community and bring the positive change and fresh perspective to our school district. As a long-term Plainsboro resident with 2 kids in a school district, a dedicated volunteer and an active community member, I am committed to not only a traditional academic excellence, but also ensuring the fiscal discipline and more supportive environment for our kids and our students. Over the year, board has done an exceptional job in enhancing our school district on educational excellence. I aim to build on this legacy while addressing the key areas from the residents want more focus on, such as ensuring that all students have the same opportunity, no matter where they come from. Instilling the transparency in the district decision to keep the community informed and involved. Supporting a mental health initiative that address our students' well-being. Strengthening the digital safety, equipping students to navigate online world securely and safely. Enhancing the anti-bullying measure to create the safe and respectful environment for all the students. And last but not least, to maximize the value for our taxpayer by ensuring the efficient use of the resources. During my campaign, many parents and teachers have expressed the concern about the need for better CCT, communication, collaboration, and transparency from the Board of Education. Addressing this is essential to build a trust involving our community. I am dedicated to ensure our district communicates openly, collaborates effectively, and maintain the transparency in all the decisions. I look forward to the opportunity to work together to ensure that every student receive the support they need. Thank you for your time and continued dedication to our community. I invite you to join my campaign for the positive change. For more detail, please visit my Facebook page, Hanif Paik for WWP. I look forward to meeting you all in person in coming days and weeks. Thank you. Have a great evening.
Thank you, Mr. Paik. Anybody else have any public comments for this first period? No, seeing none. Okay, then I'll close this first public comment period and move on to our Board of Education committee reports. So I'll ask Dana to take the floor for the Administration and Facilities Committee.
Good evening, everyone. The Administration and Facilities Committee met on September 1st. The committee reviewed several policies, regulations, and a bylaw, which are recommended for a first reading at tonight's meeting. They are Policy and Regulation 3160 for physical examination, Policy and Regulation 4160, physical examination, Policy 9181, volunteer athletic coaches and co-curricular activity advisors assistants, and Bylaw 0141, which is board member number and term. The committee also reviewed 2 other policies which are now recommended for a second reading and approval at tonight's meeting. Those are Policy 1127, which is benefits covering non-affiliated administrative employees, Category G, and Policy 1124, which is benefits covering non-affiliated part-time, Category School school security monitor, and pool operator. Referendum updates include the completion of the media centers at Maurice Hawk and Village Elementary Schools and are now ready for student and staff use. Ribbon cutting ceremonies are forthcoming. The fall high school sports season is underway with great participation overall. Middle school sports start this week. The athletic department has launched a new website for both High School South and Grover Middle School and High School North and Community Middle School that are linked on the district homepage under departments and athletics. The committee next reviewed the school crisis manuals that include comprehensive plans, procedures, and mechanisms that provide for safety and security in all district schools. The committee reviewed the Memorandum of Agreement, the MOA, with the West Windsor and Plainsboro Police Departments to ensure cooperation with local law enforcement. We also looked at updated job descriptions, including instructional assistant for there's 3 of them, instructional assistant for DLI, one's for certified, one's for degreed, and one's for non-degree, and also a senior computer support specialist. The committee recommends these job descriptions for approval at tonight's meeting. The committee will next meet on October 17th.
Thank you, Dana. And now I'll ask Loy for a report from the Curriculum Committee.
Thank you, Graylin. The Curriculum Committee met on September 17th. We began with Ms. Singh, the Assistant Principal at High School North, who presented her dissertation proposal titled Evaluating Teacher Empowerment About Restorative Practices and Social Emotional Learning. She presented to the committee. She'll be conducting a program review of the implementation of restorative practices and SEL strategies and the impact on educator empowerment. Next, Dr. Gould reviewed the TCNJ and Middlesex offerings for the 2024-25 school year for dual enrollment, as well as the district's process for communicating the information with families. Families and students will be receiving information for enrollment and dual enrollment in the upcoming weeks, so keep an eye out for that. On the agenda for a voting tonight, first we have the Statement of Assurance for District Professional Development Plan and District Mentoring Plan. The committee recommends that the West Windsor-Plainsboro Regional School District Board of Education's District Professional Development Plan and District Mentoring Plan Statement of Assurance for the 2024-25 school year to the New Jersey Department of Education pursuant to NJAC 6A:9C-4.2. Next, technology. The committee recommends approval for Northwest Evaluation Association, NWEA, as an add-on bundle for MAP reading fluency assessments for students in English and in Spanish. The cost of the materials through June 30th of 2025 is approximately $510. Next, the committee recommends approval of a new textbook titled AP African American Studies by Deborah Gray, Freedom on My Mind, A History of African Americans with Documents, Boston, Bedford, St. Martin's, from 2017. Next, the committee recommends approval for the Community Education Fall Program titled Water Safety Instructor Certification. And last but not least, field trips. The committee recommends approval of the following field trips. First, high school athletics with the United Cheerleaders to the National Conference Championship in Orlando, Florida from February 7th through the 10th. The cost of the trip is approximately $800 per student. And then for High School South, there's Science Olympiad to Cornell University from November 15th through the 16th. The cost of that trip is about $150 per student. And then last but not least, High School North, senior class to Walt Disney World in Florida from June 7th through June 11th. The cost of that trip is approximately $1,643 per student. And the committee will next meet on Tuesday, October 15th.
All right, thanks, Loy. Does anyone have any questions for curriculum or A&F at this point? No? Okay, great. Then we can move on to Louisa for a report from the Finance Committee.
Great. The Finance Committee met on September 10th. The committee reviewed the monthly financial reports. The administration certified that no line item is overexpended and there are sufficient funds to complete the year. There are motions to approve the following on tonight's agenda: to approve a national cooperation cooperative for the purchase of HVAC equipment, to approve consulting services to create proposal documents for the upcoming facilities management RFP, to approve cooperative purchases over the bid limit, to approve the disposal of obsolete equipment, to award bids for transportation, renew routes, award quoted routes, and to cancel an aid on a route that is no longer required. And also to approve staff professional development, travel, and expenses. Staff reported to the committee that the start of the school year went relatively well. Transportation ran as smoothly as could be expected for the first day. Over this summer, many renovations were completed to the school facilities, which received positive feedback from both staff and students. The new food service program had a strong launch, though glitches in food deliveries required some adjustments to the menus. Staff updated the committee on the status of the 23-24 audit. The auditors have finished the on-site portion of the audit. The process will continue over the next several months, with documents being shared electronically as needed. Staff updated the committee on construction. The final projects included in the referendum have been completed, with the remaining punch lists and closeout documentation still in progress for the Hawk and Village libraries. Many summer capital projects were also completed. The village kitchen received a new walk-in box combi oven and new tile flooring throughout the building. Grover South and North saw the installation of a substantial amount of new flooring. Additionally, South received a new freezer and combi oven, while North benefited from brighter corridor lighting and freshly painted hallways. A significant portion of the sidewalk at Grover was replaced with new concrete. The water remediation project for the gym floor at Wyckoff was completed, and the gym floor striping and logo will be installed in the coming days. Staff updated the committee on the second energy savings improvement program. Site visits to finalize the building envelope design are taking place this week. Additionally, an RFP has been created and sent out for third-party review of Snyder's proposed energy conservation measures. For transportation, staff reported that due to increased enrollment in certain areas of our community, we've adjusted a few routes by assigning students to other routes to provide transportation that is more efficient. For food service, the start of the school year went well. The contractor, SFE, is still understaffed, but they have several new hires currently awaiting background checks. The committee will next meet on Tuesday, October 15th.
Awesome. Thank you, Louisa. Any questions for finance? Okay, that means we can move on to the voting portion of our meeting. So can I get a motion for administration items numbers 1 through 6? Dana and Liz. Any questions or comments? Okay, fine.
Okay, Ms. Krug,
Yes.
Ms. George Genera,
Yes.
Ms. Bonsall,
Yes.
Ms. Ho,
Yes.
Ms. Maliga,
Yes.
Ms. Shetty,
Yes.
Ms. Juliana,
Yes?
and Ms. McEwen.
Yes. Okay, now can I get a motion for curriculum and instruction items numbers 1 through 5? Loy and Rachel. Any questions or comments?
Okay, Ms. Maliga,
Yes.
Ms. Bonsall,
Yes.
Ms. George Genera,
Yes.
Ms. Ho,
Yes.
Ms. Krug,
Yes.
Ms. Shetty,
Yes.
Ms. Juliana,
Yes?
and Ms. McEwen.
Yes. And now could I get a motion for finance items numbers 1 through 22 plus the blue addendum, Louisa and Shweta? Any questions or comments?
Okay, Ms. Ho,
Yes.
Ms. Shetty,
Yes.
Ms. Bonsall,
Yes.
Ms. George Genera,
Yes.
Ms. Krug,
Yes.
Ms. Maliga,
Yes.
Ms. Juliana,
Yes?
and Ms. McEwen.
Yes. Now can I get a motion for personnel items numbers 1 through 6 plus 5 addenda, green, purple, yellow, pink, and orange?
Just want to make one, just a little quick for the personnel, the green addendum. Just about 2/3 of the way down, Regina Robles, it's listed, changed salary from 100% to 120. She's 80% going to 100.
Gotcha, okay, thank you. Liz and Louisa, any questions or comments?
Okay, Ms. George Genera,
Yes.
Ms. Ho,
Yes.
Ms. Bonsall,
Yes.
Ms. Krug,
Yes.
Ms. Maliga,
Yes.
Ms. Shetty,
Yes.
Ms. Juliana,
Yes?
and Ms. McEwen.
Yes. Before we move on, I just want to say that we approved a couple of things tonight. Want to welcome all the new student teachers who are coming through the new teacher program, and also want to congratulate and honor one of our math teachers from High School North who is retiring after 24 years in the district, Kathleen McDowell. Just want to say congrats and all the best for a wonderful retirement. And now we're going to move on to approval of the Board of Education minutes from August 27th. Can I get a motion to approve the minutes? Louisa and Loy. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any abstentions?
I abstain.
All right, thank you. And do we have any board liaison reports?
Just on behalf of the different PTSAs, thank you for all the work that you're doing already to bring back the school community and engage with the parents and build those relationships. And we look forward to meeting more of the members. Loy and I are looking forward to the partnership.
Awesome, thank you. Do we have any other liaison reports? All right. Any new business? Okay, that brings us to the second opportunity for public comments. The board invites comments from members of our community who are present. Each participant is asked to give his or her name and address prior to making a statement, which will be limited to 3 minutes in accordance with Board Policy 0167. All statements shall be made to the presiding officer. This public comment period shall be limited to 15 minutes. Do we have any other public comments for tonight?
Hello, can you hear me? Hi everyone, Gaurav Handa. I think I haven't been here for a while, but it's good to see all of you. Apologies for my voice. Before I get into that, I'm at 3 Chandler Court, Plainsboro. So I was giving a lot of speeches over the weekend, and I think it's had its effect. I'm here for 2 reasons, actually. The first one is to spread some more awareness about the homebound program. I think a lot of the kids in the district do benefit from it, and I recently became aware of this program. And I think these are small nuggets in the district that we have, which support our kids and parents in their time of need. So I think we should all talk about it a little bit more. And again, just expressing appreciation for this homebound program. I think there is information about it on the website, but it's good if we create awareness about this. The second reason I came here to talk was about cricket. So, I noticed in the superintendent's email, this was the first year that we concluded cricket in the school district. I myself, I'm a passionate cricketer. The reason I lost my voice is we had a cricket tournament in our community, which was well attended. We had people from the township. We had actually 2 father-son combinations playing in the tournament. And the biggest gift was after the tournament, seeing kids coming out and playing cricket, just in the open lawns and grass. So I'm actually happy to see Hanif also here. Hanif is a passionate cricketer as well. I know he supports cricket a lot in his community, and he's a passionate advocate in that sense. But the question really was, we've taken the first step with cricket. What else is the school doing to, support the infrastructure and the fact that kids can actually not just get coached in the school itself, but they see it when they go out of their homes and, have a yearning to kind of learn the sport, all kids from everywhere. And it helps them kind of build the competencies they need to kind of, excel in the sport as well. So thank you for your time. And those are 2 things, again, that I wanted to talk to you all about. Thanks.
Thank you so much. Anybody else have any public comments? Last call. Okay, seeing none, I will close this public comment period. And that takes us to the last step. So can I get a motion to adjourn tonight's board meeting? Shweta and Liz. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, thank you. Have a good night.